Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for May 8th to May 14th in love and romance. I'm going to light a candle, light some incense, and then we'll get started. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 8th to May 14th, please? Thank you so much in love and romance. For Taurus's highest good. This is for Taurus females. I have to separate them for Taurus male, Taurus females, because there's too many female watchers and the male Taurians are taking over, so I'm just going to separate them. All right, Spirit guides, please. Can we get a reading for Taurus females? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus females for May 8th to May 14th. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to use, well, I grabbed it. So I'm going to use the, what is this called? Fountain. I think this is the Fountain Tarot. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and there we go. Page of Swords. Devil. Oh my God. What in the world? All right. For the first card out, this is for Taurus females. It's saying you're spying. And the devil okay, so you're either obsessed with somebody and you're spying on them, or someone's obsessed with you and they're spying on you, or both. How? Spying how? Well, you could be checking their social media and stuff. You could be watching tarot videos. I don't know. But it looks like this devil energy is making you feel obsessive about this at this point. Obsessive and like all-consuming, kind of fully caught up in this, where it is toxic. All right. Let's keep going and see if this is the case, or how we can flip this around or translate this in a different way. Spirit guides, can we please get a few more cards for Taurus females? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus females for May 8th to May 14th in love and romance, please. What does Taurus need to know? Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. And Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, the Pentacles, but this could be a Virgo with a Knight of Coins. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Or it could just be somebody who wants to invest in you. Someone who is slow moving but has long-term plans for commitment with a Ten of Coins. Let's keep going. Empress. There you are, Taurus. Looking good. High Priestess and Chariot underneath that. That's all major arcana. So the Empress with the High Priestess. The Empress is somebody who is like, she's all four queens embodied in one. She's somebody who is like the goddess Saraswati. She just is all about the arts, beauty, Venus, creation, making things more abundant. Loving, nurturing, Mother Earth energy. And then you've got the High Priestess underneath that, which is funny because the High Priestess is the virginal kind of version, okay, before she starts creating, and then she turns into the Empress. That's why is it 2 and 3? Yeah, 2 and 3 in the major arcana, which is fate cards. So you've got the High Priestess is saying the use of intuition, seeing beyond the veil, psychic powers, intuitive powers. This is why I said, like, possibly when I got the Page of Swords and the Devil first cards out, it's a stalker card with a Page of Swords. So you might have been obsessing over somebody and going nuts, watching things, doing things, like maybe reading cards, doing all that kind of stuff, because Empress with High Priestess is super intuitive and psychic. And if you're wondering and you go, okay, well, if she's so psychic, why doesn't she, read her own cards or do her own thing? Because any tarot reader will say, when it comes to yourself, like even people who channel spirit, famous people, it's just too personal. When you're doing it for yourself, it's never clear. It's difficult unless like you get like one-offs where messages come through, you hear things or something pops up in your head. But if you're intensely feeling something and you're wondering about something, it gets very messy and confusing and chaotic, and you don't get a clear message. So sometimes you need to go to somebody else to do those readings for you. So you'll see tarot readers going to other tarot readers for their readings. So you got the Empress, which is looking like, you're taking care of yourself, looking really good, self-love, self-care, all of that. And the High Priestess, super intuitive. This is a very powerful, divine, feminine energy. And the Chariot is speaking to, it could be a Cancer, but it's speaking to moving forward, travel, success. So let's keep going. Spirit guides, what else is there for the Taurus female? What else is there for the Taurus female? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else is there for the Taurus female? Okay, so we got a 5 of Cups. Look at how he's facing the Empress. And 3 of Coins. And 8 of Cups underneath that. So the 5 of Cups is disappointment. Like, this looks like starting something new. Somebody that you were dealing with started something on the side because something didn't work out with you for whatever reason. And this 3 of Coins looks like it's a third-party situation. Like somebody was trying to have 3 different things like going on, the single life, the having the person on the side, and then, the girlfriend or the wife or whatever too. This card, 5 of Cups, is showing that 3 cups spilt. There's 2 cups still upright behind him, but he's not facing those 2 cups. He's looking at the Empress. He's looking at something, an opportunity that made him happy that was spilt. And then you have underneath that 8 of Cups walking away, meaning it didn't go to the wish fulfillment, which is 9 of Cups. So feeling disappointed and down or sad about an opportunity that was missed because it was a third-party situation. And they also have somebody already, wherever they are. It could be long distance. So maybe they started something new somewhere else, wherever they went to, and they're turning their back, neglecting those 2 cups. So if they're not careful, they're going to miss out on the person that they're with there as well. And it shows that the Empress is very confident in her own energy, and she already knows that something's up. Maybe that's why she's obsessively kind of looking to see, like, because it doesn't look like this person told her, right? It's something intuitively she knew regarding some kind of offer of a commitment, right? And instead, it was game playing. All right, let's keep going. Any other cards? Any other cards, Spirit? Let's ask. What shall we ask? Let's ask, but how do you feel about your person, Taurus? Taurus female, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How does Taurus feel about their person? How does Taurus feel about their person? And then we'll clarify after these questions of how you guys feel about each other. We'll, clarify with love cards. Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Wow. And the Emperor underneath that. How does she feel about her person? She feels like at this point, you guys are both on the same page. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Perfectly matched. Both very, this Taurus is super spiritual, sensitive, and psychic, intuitive. But all that Mother Earth, nature, love vibes is being put on the shelf because she's in Queen of Swords mode. Where with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it feels like you guys have been through some stuff together. There's like a lack of trust, but trying. And both parties are, they've had it up to a certain level and they are trying to give it a chance, but they've tucked their heart away, locked it up a bit. And there's distrust. They know, though, if they logically, they know that it would be a good match. But because of this stuff that's happened and disappointments, right? And no trust, both parties are going, yeah, I'll give you a chance, but like, I'm not sold on this. All right, let's see how your person feels about you. And this is how you feel, Taurus, about your person. Like, you feel like you'll give them a chance, but you're also ready to cut them off if they try to do this kind of thing to you, right? Like you want to be fair about it. Just tell the truth. Whatever it is, it's cool. Just tell the truth. And you think that your person is also kind of at that point now too, right? Because there's like been maybe distance for some reason. You know, there looks like there's some communication, but not much, because if you have to, you know, spy or, you know, stalk and look up videos and stuff, then that means there's not enough communication to know what the heck is going on with your person. So you think that they're feeling like that too. That's how you see them. Let's see how they see you. How does Taurus's person feel about them? 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 Spirit guides, how does Taurus's 3 of Cups? Oh, that's lovely. And 6 of Wands, yay. And Ace of Wands. Well, they're much more optimistic than you are. Ooh, after a big fight too. Okay, 3 of Cups. It could be reconciliation. 3 of Cups is celebratory, getting together, good times. Which is funny though, because there's 3 cups and there's 3 of Pentacles too, like 3 of coins. And the 6 of Wands. So, you know, how do they feel about you? It's like a really happy, excited, like a yes, I win, like I got Taurus back type of energy. Like a victorious. 6 of Wands is victorious, okay? Like a feeling high, like you just leveled up, like in terms of getting a raise at work or something like that. But in love and romance, it's kind of like people would see you guys as like couple goals kind of thing, like look up to you or think like, oh my God, they're so lucky type of thing. And some people are jealous and some people are like really, you know, happy for you and hoping that they find something like that too. Like that's the vibe of 6 of Wands in romance. 3 of Cups is dating and, you know, having good times, going on, like having drinks and chilling out and being happy and kicking back and laughing and having a good time. Like it's a good time. But they could possibly see this also as like it's a new beginning for them. Like they're an inspired passion. Like they're passionate about you with the Ace of Wands. But it also looks like it's not the Ace of Cups. It's not the 2 of Cups, right? That's like Ace of Cups is like them offering their heart. 2 of Cups would be a union of hearts. Like they think that 3 of Cups is a little bit more frivolous, right? It's a little bit more chill. It's a lot more chill. It's more celebratory. Like they're happy. Okay. They're happy that there's a new chance, new beginning. Okay. Now let's ask about the third party. Tell us about the third party. Tell us about the third party, period. What does Taurus, the female, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know about the third party? What does Taurus need to know? Whoa, look at how much just popped out. And that it was with violence. It flew out on the bottom. 9 of Wands. Someone's being blocked. It looks like, Taurus, your person has blocked them or is blocking them. Could be wrong. Let's see. We've got all these cards regarding the third person. We got 2, whatever. Okay. 4 of Cups. This is showing they're caught up. Okay. Like the Four of Cups is showing somebody's not feeling good. They're in their feelings, like where, I don't know if you've seen that movie. Is it Two Can Play That Game? When Maurice Chestnut, is that his name? I think that's the actor's name. When the girl breaks up with him and he's at home and he won't shower and he's like just stuck on the floor, like on the couch sleeping and just in a daze, calling her like a million times. I think her name's Chantel or something, whatever. So that's the kind of energy Four of Cups is. You know, and it's hilarious because then the friend comes by and he's making fun of him, calling him like lethargic and this and that and whatever. Basically, somebody is way down in the dumps about what's happening. And you got the Five of Cups here and you got the Four of Cups here. It could be either your person or it could be the third party, right? Or both. Definitely not you, because I'm asking how, tell us about the third party. And we see blocking and we see somebody who is so distracted. Like this is celebratory and happy. This is when the party's over, okay? And everybody goes back to where they belong, like type of thing. All right, we got Four of Cups. Then we got Hanged Man. Right? Now this is somebody who's stuck. It's a card of sacrifice. It's a card of a break, stasis, nothing moving forward. Two of Cups. Between these two, right? So there was a Two of Cups. Your person has Three of Cups feelings for you, and I feel like this is what it is. The third party was the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is here. You see your person looking at the Empress like, shit, what did I do? I lost out. They were in the Two of Cups with your person. And this explains it. The Five of Swords. Five of Swords is they knew they were doing something wrong. Because Five of Swords is a card of disgrace, ruin, scandal, cheating, getting caught, asking for forgiveness not being granted, like winning at all costs, doing something underhanded, okay, to get ahead. Like I can understand, like if you see as a third party, like I can understand how they would see somebody, maybe they saw your person and they were like, yum, like that's fantastic. Like I want that. And the girlfriend's not around. So they went after your person because they had to give it a shot. They knew it was wrong, but they couldn't resist trying. So that's the kind of energy this is. I don't condone that. I'm just saying like this is what it is, right? So five of Swords, and you got the Lovers. So it looks like somebody fell in love. Maybe they both fell in love. Maybe there was some love. I don't think your person fell as hard just because they have regret, right? And they've turned their back on the Two of Cups. So this might have been something that was like really interesting in the beginning, exciting, while Taurus was, you know, the good girl waiting, didn't know what was going on, right? With all these promises of commitment and the future and stuff. And maybe they meant it. But it looks like whatever was exciting at the time, right? Once Taurus checked in with their intuition and, you know, did some recon, it looks like those cups spilt. And as soon as Taurus backed their energy out and goes, oh, okay, is that how you want to be? Is that what you want? And then they remove themselves, then it's not as fun anymore. It's not as exciting. And then you're just left with a person, and then you have to focus on the person, right? You have to have a conversation. You have to like get along with them. You have to find out more about them. And then it might not be as interesting. Maybe it is. Who knows? Let's see. But so far we've got the Lovers. So it looks like it did escalate to something that was physical, right? Got Two of Cups, Five of Swords, Lovers. Okay, I'm going to put this one away, Taurus over here. And then we got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I told you, somebody fell harder, right? And I don't think it was your person. I think they fell for your person. Like they fell in love because they've got Queen of Cups and Queen of Coins. Queen of Cups and Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins Might be a Capricorn. Queen of Cups could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Got air. We got Pentacles. Is there Wands? No. Yeah, but you see on the bottom, got Nine of Wands. Is the Wounded Warrior card where you're blocking. King of Wands. See, your person is blocking. Nine of Wands and King of Wands. Four of Swords. It's a break. Taking a break, it's like a meditative break where you need to like assess everything and you know, take a time out and rest and recalibrate and refill your cup. Because it looks like this Five of Cups energy was difficult. See? 10 of Swords. So basically, when Taurus backed their energy out, somebody was suffering terribly. Taurus, your person was in 10 of Swords. Maybe even acting like a victim, but really they know, like these swords they put in their own back. Because once they did that, and, you know, once they saw how many, they hurt themselves, they hurt Taurus, they hurt the third party. This is just all around like a big shit show. Mistake. See? Nine of Swords, scared. Because now it's going, okay, I did all this dirt. I missed Taurus. They weren't around. Maybe you guys got into a fight because you saw the tower before. And somehow it looks like Taurus is coming back and forgiving, or like being kind or like generous or whatever, or the bigger person here, because she's divine feminine. She's got Empress and High Priestess. She's got a bigger energy than, you know, these fights or whatever. And now it looks like your person, Taurus, is worried about, you know, everything that could be happening now. The third party could get pregnant. Maybe there's a secret pregnancy, right? That can happen. Or the third party might get upset and going, you know, and say like, you can't treat me like a booty call or something. Like, I had feelings for you. You acted like you cared about me. You talked shit about your girlfriend to me. You know, you acted like we were together. We were here and we were doing this, like, you know, something was developing. And then you just drop me as soon as she calls or whatever. And then it turns into, you know, maybe something that is not well received. Maybe there's threats now. Maybe there's anger, you know, sabotage. Like, you don't know what people are capable of, especially if you just met them, right? And now you're scared, like the person's scared, Taurus. Your person's scared of what is going to happen when Taurus finds out what happened. And the funny thing is Taurus already knows, right? Taurus already knows. Healing. New start. Waiting for your ships to come in and moving forward. Okay, moving forward. It's going to be a lot of work. I could go on forever. And then, you know, Two of Swords, it's like having to make some kind of decision. But basically, that's what it looks like. The third person caught feelings. So, you know, they knew what they were doing was wrong. They couldn't help themselves. Maybe your person is someone super attractive, interesting, who knows, whatever the case is. Taurus, you look beautiful and fantastic and in your power. You're obsessing over this because your instincts and intuition told you something is wrong. And they were not telling you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to go through this energy. Yeah, so let's pull some love cards. Let's use Amira Ceylon's Love Oracle first. Spirit guides. Okay, here we go again. Dating. Yeah, dating. On the bottom, destiny. Spirit guides, can you tell us about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Mature man. Fair male. So you could have been dating. Okay, so twin flame too underneath that. Twin flame is like when they're saying that there's one soul that when you are reborn, it splits in half and the other half of you is wandering around somewhere. Okay, so it's your twin flame or something like that, right? Dating is in the destiny in your future of you two. I feel like this is just like I told you, it's the Three of Cups. I told you Three of Cups is more frivolous than Two of Cups and Ace of Cups. I mean, the third party got Two of Cups. So dating is saying like, it's kind of like this person, it could be a fair male, fair skin, light eyes, light hair, whatever. And mature meaning older or just mature for their age. Okay. Even though they may not be older. But what's in the future here for you, Taurus? It says dating. Like at this point, I'm wondering, are you dating your person? I know they're showing up in the cards, but like, are you dating your person or are they dating other people? Because it looks like they cheat. So it's very confusing. Who is Taurus? Tell us about Taurus. What will Taurus be doing for May 8th to the 14th? There we go. Past life, new love. Oh no. And they have money. All right. There's a new love, it says, from Taurus's past. Any other cards? Family. On the bottom, gifts. Gossip. You guys get that a lot. Family is giving gifts. Family gifts. Someone from your past. What else does Taurus need to know, please? Let's pull a card for Taurus and her person in this reading. What is the outcome between Taurus and her person? Young female. And on the bottom, freedom. So I think this is the third person. True gem. Passion. Young male. Blonde female. Money. It says that the younger female, it speaks to somebody who either is immature or who lives with their parents still or lives in the basement of the parents' house or something like that or whatever. But it's saying that they want their freedom. I don't think that's you though, Taurus, because you have Empress and High Priestess. So can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Taurus female? Can we get a card for Taurus? What is the outcome for Taurus and her person? Long distance, friendship, short term, courting man. Yeah, Ice King, Beauty Queen. I truly feel like in this reading so far, it has said that you guys are going to like make peace with this because there's long distance and you might just, I think Taurus is very understanding with the Empress and the High Priestess. I think she already knows. And honestly, that's human nature, right? With long distance, it's not like that's a very difficult situation. So it looks like long distance will make peace with just keeping it as friends, like friendship. That's why I said there's like a kind of very light, happy energy here. Like this your person, Taurus, feels like they're just happy that you're going to be, friends with them. Like that you're still on speaking terms, like, it didn't turn into a toxic, explosive ending or something. And for you, how you feel about your person, you are this energy of Empress and the High Priestess, like now you know, and you can like recalibrate and treat the person with compassion and love, but not make a fool of yourself, right? So that's the kind of Queen of Swords energy. And it's saying short term. So maybe the long distance will be short term. Maybe this is just in the meantime, in between time, whatever, right? It does look definitely like there was a third party with your person, and now it looks like there's someone coming in for you because you like there's dating and destiny, right? Maybe you'll be dating in the future with your person. Maybe you guys will just say that you're cool to be friends in the, like, right for now. It looks like the third party does not appreciate being treated like she's disposable. They truly caught feelings. Let's ask, how does Taurus's person feel about the third party? How does Taurus's person feel about the third party? How does Taurus's person feel about the third party? I just got this message to use a different deck so we can start fresh. Let's use this one. Okay, so spirit guides, can we please ask, how does Taurus's person feel about the third party? How does Taurus's person feel about the third party? Yeah, see, that's why. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is mutually beneficial. When I say during COVID, everybody in love readings was getting Six of Pentacles because you're locked down. You can't go out and socialize or go to bars or meet people or whatever. So this is the time when everybody was, you know, doing booty calls with people who are their, you know, friends with benefits type of situation. Something casual and comfortable. It was nothing high maintenance, and it was mutually beneficial. It was convenient, right? This is how Taurus's person feels about the third person. It was pleasurable. It was fun. It was convenient. It was easy. It was breezy. It was there, right? Would they have preferred Taurus being there? Sure. But Taurus wasn't. There's long distance. So it was something that was right there, and people have needs, and there was long distance. And so, you know, between arguments and fights and whatnot, this person slipped in. They knew that they did something wrong. And I feel like they're getting their karma for that, right? Because this is how the person feels. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, like the third party caught feelings hard. Judgment. Judgment is an epiphany, a wake-up call. Someone from your past coming back. Right? This is showing her praying to the altar of the High Priestess. Right? Six of Wands. Six of Wands here. Six of Wands here. So when I asked, how does Taurus's person feel about the third party, right? It's like they feel like it was mutually beneficial and convenient, but the epiphany they had, the judgment, the epiphany, the, you know, people from your past coming back or whatever, raising the dead, Angel Gabriel blowing the horn, all that, you know, Judgment Day, making that decision, realization. Six of Wands, Six of Wands. How do they see Taurus? Right? That's the victory. That's the goal. That's the, like, achievement. That's what they want. It was just difficult for them to behave themselves. All right, let's pull a Journey of Love card by Alana Fairchild. Can we get a card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 8th to the 14th? I'm getting a very heavy, sad kind of energy. The Mother Prays, 15. And on the bottom, another blue card. Within nothing, there is everything. I'll read both, because these are Alana Fairchild has great decks. Like very heavily divine channeled decks. They're fantastic. All right. It has a card meaning and then a poem. So it says, you are being watched over. Many beings are aware of your existence. They know that your heart and your soul are pure. Whew. Even when you may doubt it at times, because after all, you are a divine being masquerading as a decidedly fascinating mixture of light and darkness. Sometimes you may not feel so pure. That's okay. The Mother prays for you, not because you are about to do something ridiculous and you might come to harm, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your life to your full potential. She wraps you in waves of love, light, and consciousness, that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing what is within your heart, in brackets, or really letting it pursue you and giving in to its seduction, end bracket. The mother prays, so fear not and just live your life. This oracle brings you guidance. Ask for help from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you, and you have to ask for that help to empower her to do so. You have her great blessing. Isn't that fantastic? So here's the poem. I love you, holding your breath in my kiss, your heartbeat in my arms, driving home. I could see you sitting beside me, not with my eyes, but I knew you were there, your beautiful legs crossed, your coat open and inviting. The soft scent of you brings a smile to my lips and to my heart because I know you are still here. Isn't that beautiful? I swear to God, that's what it says. Okay, next one, number 2. Within nothing, there is everything. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being with every inner desire and every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your heart truth aloud to the loving universe, and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you. Something that you want is on its way to you. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied, the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love rushing toward you, swelling within you now. And the poem is very short. It says, the wind moves gently. Through trees, quiet water flows. Life's song calls softly. That's so beautiful. So it's saying someone is coming towards you and you won't see it coming. There's family and gifts. Okay, so, and there's mother. Ask for help from the Divine Mother. They want to help you. So I don't know if it's your, female, feminine, spirit guides, ancestors, from your bloodline or whatever. There's people in the spiritual realm, energies that want to help you. They can't just intervene and mess with your destiny. You have to ask for help towards what you want if you want it to manifest. Also, it's saying that you cannot be denied what is your destiny. No one can block it. So if something doesn't work out, that wasn't meant for you. And this is not just something that I'm channeling or whatever, reading from a card right now. I have been thinking this for days. You cannot. It's not possible, right? Unless you're stupid and you sabotage your own, opportunity. And then, of course, you still have that karmic energy of good abundance or whatever, good karma coming towards you, but it might manifest into a different person or something. So in that way, yeah, it can be changed a little bit, tweaked, but that energetic money in the bank, that comes to you. No one can take it from you. Even if they tried to take it and they do voodoo and whatever the hell, even that, it might cause a delay. They can't take it. It will blow up in their face. And then you'll get it anyways. I do have compassion, though, for this third party. They tried. I sympathize. I have compassion. I do. Right? But they knew it was wrong. And that's the consequences. You got the partner, the person in 5 of Cups, feeling like shit. Right? Scared to death. Oh no, what happens when Taurus finds out? Taurus already freaking knows. And then you have the person, the third party, who caught feelings and then gets discarded, right? And now they feel shame, regret, sadness, right? And who's sitting pretty? Taurus. That's who. All right. Let's pull a Kitsune Oracle. And then I'm going to pull one goddess card because I feel like with Taurus having the Empress and the High Priestess, right? Like that's goddess energy. So you guys deserve a goddess card. Spirit guides, can we please get a card? A spiritual message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the female Taurus, Taurians, for May 8th to the 14th. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? The gift of connection. Memories of the forgotten self. I know the gift of connection is about like being somebody who can talk to or connect with different types of people from different backgrounds. And you have the ability to bring people together, right? And it heals. So that's a very brief summary of this, but let me read it. Number 8. All right. When we gather together, our vulnerabilities can be raw and feel exposed. Yet, when we gather under the influence of this card, we know we are safe and something beautiful will come of our soul's connections. When this card comes to you, Seeker, you know the Kitsune have blessed you with the ability to create harmony and connections between those who seem too different, too diverse to truly know each other. This card shows you the way to create a connection, to bring about harmony in a situation where several people who seem unable to get along are thrust together by fate and destiny. Through the wisdom and kindness that resides within you and the fearless way in which you are truthful, you are able to weave people into groups that have a higher purpose and that can together create something greater than they could have achieved as individuals. When this card comes, the most powerful quality that you possess at this time is that of universality, of being able to see through what we seem to be and understand who we are on a soul level. This brings about a sense of safety, respect, and affection between people, and in time, this will grow and blossom. This is a time of peacefulness, growth, affection, and harmonious relationships, ones that are truthfully so. These are not forced, nor are emotions or reactions suppressed or denied. These are genuinely affectionate bonds. The group energy created means each person can explore who they are without fear of condemnation or misunderstanding. This is often the card that appears with counselors, therapists, truly gifted teachers, and those who bring people into circle with each other. Now, I'm wearing my prehnite ring, because this, I think it's the stone of like the wounded healer or whatever. Okay. Something like that for healing yourself, because it's been a shit show for the last while. Okay. Especially intensely so for the last week. Why? Because let me just look at it real quick. I wrote it down. Not that I'm going to go into all the conjunctions, but today is the 7th. Okay. May 7th. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Yesterday was May 6th. So yesterday, Mercury and Chiron were together in Aries. Now, then May 8th, we've got the new moon in Taurus. What the hell does all that mean? Okay. May 6th, today is May 7th when I'm filming this. May 6th, yesterday, Mercury, which is the planet of communication, children, technology, public speaking, like being in the public eye. And Chiron, which is the centaur from, Greek mythology, who is the healer. He's the wounded healer. He can heal everybody but himself. So you got Chiron, the wounded healer, and you've got Mercury. Communication is excellent and on point. In fact, I was going to wear my fluorite, but I didn't. The fluorite's great for communication and studying and studies, whatever, and memory. But when you have communication flowing easily and reaching people easily with Chiron, the wounded healer who seeks to help others, can't heal themselves, but can heal everybody else, take everybody else's shit on, take everybody else's pain, right? You just volunteering for that in the sign of Aries, which is Mars power, right? So that battery-packed fire energy of Aries, giving power to the wounded healer who can heal everybody but themselves. And so wants to reach out with that Mercury energy, that wants to reach everybody and go, okay, well, what's bothering you? Tell me what's your worst, deepest, darkest secret. How can I help you? It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Let me heal you. Okay, like that's the vibe. And then you take all that on, and everybody has been suffering. Old wounds have been coming and becoming open again. Do not slip and regress and devolve. Don't let that Chiron energy with Mercury and Aries, okay? Like, just imagine it's that Aries is giving Mars, fire, battery power, flame on energy to your injuries, your deepest hurts, and making you want to do something about it and communicate it and express it with Mercury, also being juiced up with Mars. Battery power, firepower, right? So basically, chill out and don't go nuts. You can help people. Do not pick at your scabs and your old, ouchies, okay? The things that hurt you the most, and try to, somehow fix it by, destructively, doubling down on that shit. Don't do that. It will pass. Okay, you're supposed to try to, this is the time when you level up from that shit. And you don't try to punish yourself and double down on that pain to somehow make it okay. It's not okay. You have to heal that. Go, whatever bad things happened, it wasn't you, right? It happened to you. It's your karma. Okay, it happened, but that doesn't define you. And don't stay there and water that and nurse that for the rest of your life, right? That's not the point. Otherwise, we've got the new moon in Taurus on May 8th. New moon, that's male, it's Aries energy too, the new moon. It is beginnings. It's the starter. It's getting things going. It's male fire energy to get shit going. I love new moons. That's why I know I have a lot of fire in my chart. I have a moon in Aries. I love new moons. I feel like Popeye with spinach on new moons. Every time I can smell a new moon. I love new moons. I don't care about the full moons, not so much. New moons, I love them. So this new moon is in Taurus. So it's all about stability, self-care, self-love, beauty, family, nurturing, love. So you have all of those things going on. Anyways, what's my point? I just wanted to let you know. Last one. The gift of connection. Yeah, the gift of connection with the ring. Because green, heart chakra healing, Chiron, all your deep wounds feeling like they've been opened up again. Being deep in your feelings, feeling sad, feeling hurt. Wanting to be Captain Planet and saving everybody. That's great. That's fine. I'm just saying that you might want to know what that's about. All right, 36. Let me read 36. We have, when did you forget all of who you are, dear one? They put when you did. It's supposed to be, when did you begin to believe what others say is true of you and turn away from the quiet certainty of the internal voice, the voice of your soul calling you back to remember all of who you were? Did it become too difficult? Did it seem that others perhaps knew more than you, more than the ancient self who has traveled with you for millennia? Can you now see that it is impossible for another to know you better than the voice of your own immortal soul knows you? At whatever time it was that the voice of your soul was smothered, it never was quiet, and it found its way through the labyrinth of self-doubt and fear until it rose up within you. It is with you now, the forgotten self, urging you to remember, showing you scenes of who you once were in this lifetime, the visions you had as a child, the times you stood firm in your own trust and believe in yourself. Oh, geez, I'm getting choked up. It will first whisper to you of the truths of the soul, sharing the secrets of who you are, reviving memories and dreams of other times and within this lifetime. Then that voice will grow stronger, showing you moment after moment until you, bright soul, finally remember. And at that moment, which is coming for you, your own voice and the voice of your soul will entwine as one, and you will no longer be who others feel you should be. You will incarnate again in this lifetime as the once forgotten self, now remembered and alive and present. So it looks like you're going to be doing something, Taurus, that brings people from very diverse backgrounds who normally wouldn't be in the same room. There's a gift of connection where you're able to bring harmony and healing and these people, all these people together. And it's saying memories of the forgotten self, meaning this self-doubt and being smothered and not being able to share your voice the way you want to because you've been controlled. And finally, that being no more. That's not the case anymore. Something's about to happen that this is coming where you're going to do you, and you're going to do it in a way that's big enough to bring healing to people from all diverse backgrounds and harmony. And that's why we got the Empress with the High Priestess. Let's finish this with a Goddess card. I'm going to use the Divine Feminine Oracle cards by Megan Watterson. It's full of saints, goddesses, dakinis from all over the world. Spirit guides, goddesses, can we please get a beautiful goddess or saint or ascended master, dakini, angel, spirit oracle card for Taurus. we got Machik Leptron. She's Tibetan. The diamond-hearted dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Machik Leptron. Why is this significant? On the bottom, we've got Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. It's like hermit energy, but we're going to read both, okay? But I will talk about Machik Leptron just a little bit. She is known for this practice that's called chöd. What is it? It's where you offer your body as food, sustenance, okay? So she used to go, this practice is you go to charnel grounds, like cemeteries, the scariest places, okay, where there's demons and ghosts and whatever, okay, like spirits that are not at rest and whatnot. Why? Because she does it in this practice because it's to face your darkest fears, which is so in keeping with this Chiron energy, right? Like wounded healer stuff. Machik Leptron would practice this, and she's got the drum and bell, right? And she'd go to these like cemetery charnel grounds where there's like for real spirits, right? Scaring the shit out of her. And like ancient, like evil energies and stuff like coming for her. And she would just sit there, and instead of freaking out and like, you know, screaming and whatever, she would be completely composed and do her practice and visualize as she's offering up her entire body with great compassion to feed all of these hungry ghosts, these demons, these like spirits that were not at rest, with just generating compassion, or they call it bodhicitta, which is great compassion, so that it feeds these energies with so much, like to put it in a Western way, love, right? Really, it's like compassion and love mixed, where it's releasing your ego. You have no attachment to your physical body, your appearance, your things. Forget your stuff. You're like offering, here's a kidney. What, you got no kneecaps? Here, have mine. Like that kind of stuff, where there's no regard for your own welfare. Why is that beautiful? Because that's just like the Chiron and Mercury in Aries, right? Wanting to heal everybody, wanting to, this Empress and High Priestess energy. But I'll read it. Teresa of Avila. I don't know about Teresa of Avila. Is this on camera? Let me see. Okay. Let me read Machik Leptron first. It's not in alphabetical order. They kind of get just grouped together according to where they come from. All right. So it says the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Who she is. Machik Labdrun takes the dark and transmutes it only into more light. Tibetan Buddhists believe that Yishe Tsogel was born as Machik Labdrun and that both were incarnations of the female Buddha Vajrayogini. Machik's mother had an auspicious dream right before giving birth. 7 Dakinis, and Dakinis are like the female angels, like female angels, archangels, I don't know, angels. Okay, 7 Dakinis poured water over her body, blessing her, purifying her, and prophetically relating that this little baby girl would also be a Dakini. As a young woman, Machik made a living by reading the Prajna Paramita Sutra, or the Heart Sutra, which is the most beloved wisdom text in Mahayana Buddhism. People considered it a great blessing to have it read in their homes. After leaving a monastic order, Machik married and lived what is referred to as, quote, the red and white essence, unquote, of mystical union. She practiced tantric union with her husband while raising a family together. Her son became one of her greatest successors. Machik developed the tantric Buddhist practice of Chod. These teachings were the first Buddhist teachings to emerge in Tibet. Chod is referred to as the cutting off ritual. A demon, according to Machik, is anything that obstructs the achievement of freedom. Demons that are ego beliefs, not scary, hairy beasts, but inner barriers that keep us from realizing the nature of reality. The Chod practitioner visualizes their demon and then mentally cuts off parts of their own body as an offering to the demon. Machik holds a traditional Tibetan Chod drum, a damaru, in one hand and a bell, a gantha, in the other. Machik, like Yishe Tsogel, lived until she was 99, and then, according to Tibetan Buddhists, she reincarnated. Now, this book says she reincarnated as this certain female person in the West, but that's not recognized. So I don't read that part. Okay. Feeding your blah, 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 blah. So then it talks about, basically speaks to this like American Buddhist teacher who was recognized as that by like 1 month, like straight up from the source. I'm telling you, that stuff happens. If you go to a temple in Tibet or something and they need money or something like that, you can, it's like paying to get a title. Like other people have done it, other celebrities and things like that. So I don't like that stuff. So I'm not going to talk about it. Just whatever. No bad vibes. Just, I don't personally, that's not what I know. And I know. Okay. When your soul selects her card, from Machik's perspective, as an enlightened female, she knew that the difference between a god and a demon had to do with our reaction to them. Those who cause us pain, she explained, also teach us patience, whereas those who bring gifts can distract us from our spiritual paths. No one and no single situation has the power to derail us, that is, unless we let it. The power rests within us. The spiritual path for Machik was to become intimate with her inner demons, those thoughts or beliefs that kept her from experiencing joy, bliss, and pure love. The darkness within us isn't actually dark. It often feels threatening because some aspect of our intuition knows that when we face it, we will reclaim a lost part of our soul. We will heal, we will become more whole, and that ironically can be terrifying. We get so used to functioning with only one wing. We wonder, how can I fly now with 2? I'll go too far, too high. Who will I become now that I am free? And who will I lose in the elevation of my soul? Machik is here to support us in seeing what's ready to come to consciousness. She's here with her diamond heart to hold us as we feed one of our demons, not with fear, but with the knowledge that bringing it to life and into the light will help set us free. Into the light, connection, bringing people together, being who you truly are, remembering who you really are, whatever was suppressed or controlled or oppressed from the past, right? Okay. So the soul voice meditation for Machik is there an ego belief that I'm ready to see and release within me? Intention is, I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. I'm sorry if that dragged on. I just didn't want to talk too much about that other stuff, and there's no bad vibes. Some people do believe about the what is this? this American Buddhist teacher and stuff. Like there's, I'm not aware of it. Like, but I know that some people do, right? Like some Westerners. That's all. Okay, so let's look at Teresa of Avila. Teresa of Avila, page 35. Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Who she is. With passion and conviction, Teresa of Avila connects us to the love and truth available to us whenever we turn inward. Saint Teresa was born in Avila, Spain in 1515. As an adolescent, she experienced many illnesses and was confined to a bed, which allowed her to begin to explore her own thoughts. She read every book she could find on spiritual exploration and contemplative prayer. By the time she was a young adult, she knew she wanted to dedicate her life to the interior world. She entered a Carmelite convent in Avila in 1535. She increased the emphasis on contemplative prayer and eventually reformed the Carmelite order, which was later joined by St. John of the Cross. Over the course of her life, St. Teresa founded 17 convents throughout Spain. At the age of 44, she began to have a series of visions that convinced her that Jesus Christ appeared to her in bodily form and yet remained invisible to the eye. These visions lasted for 2 years and would inform her books, especially the spiritual masterpiece, The Interior Castle, is italicized, which charts the ascent of the soul as an inner journey through the 7 mansions, in brackets, or states of being, that exist within us. Ultimately, Teresa wrote in the hope of assisting her sisters in the convent to also reach the innermost castle where, quote, God dwells in our soul, end quote. She reminded them that, quote, we ourselves are the castle, end quote, and that, quote, the door of entry into this castle is prayer and meditation, end quote. Her own personal spiritual experience is at the root of her instruction. The closer she gets to the 7th mansion where the soul ascends, which requires going further inward, the stronger the light is. She describes the ways to discern the voice and presence of the divine within us and the certainty of God that arrives that cannot be explained or doubted. This inner journey was so significant to St. Teresa because she believed that God didn't care about the magnitude of anything we do, but rather the amount of love that we do it with. Pope Paul VI named St. Teresa a doctor of the Church in 1970. Her spiritual writings are considered integral to the Spanish Renaissance and to the history of Christian mysticism. When your soul selects her card, St. Teresa is a call for the importance of the interior life. She knew intimately about the spiritual wealth we all possess and have access to if we're willing to go inward. She not only emphasized the need to meditate and to pray in order to reach that innermost castle where the soul waits for us, but she also instructed the sisters of her convent on how to discern the presence of the soul or of a saint or of a holy person that is giving us wisdom from within us. She had a bookmark that supposedly read, quote, if you have God, you will want for nothing. God alone suffices, end quote. This synthesizes the wisdom of her experience. Nothing less than divine love will satiate a seeker, especially once you have met with it from within. She urges us to meditate, to pray, to go inward and meet with the presence of the soul. And then she asks for us to believe that it is real and that the answers we find are real. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. So the soul voice meditation. What does love feel like in my body? Intention. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. So she's talking about channeling, right? Like Christ appeared to her in bodily form and yet remained invisible to the eye. The visions lasted for 2 years. She is asking, when you see this card, that you get in touch with your inner castle through meditation and prayer, to go inward and meet with the presence of the soul, asks for us to believe that it's real and that the answers we find are real. And again, I repeated it twice. I'll do it again. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. Taurus, that was such a beautiful reading. It was so spiritual. It was a lot about Chiron and that wounded healer, healing energy, letting go of your ego beliefs, and also remembering who you truly are before you were smothered, oppressed, whatever, told to, not shine the way you do. And there's a gift of connection, and there's a big love story here that got real complicated. And even that, you have such a spiritual, like open, kind-hearted, compassionate way of looking at this, because it's messy, but it's human. And let's just also hope that everything works out for the best for everybody involved, including the third party, because, that stuff happens too. And trying to be forgiving and compassionate and hoping for the best for them as well. That's your reading. Take care. I'll be back with your June readings. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.